Happy
Good.
Magnifying Monday. Okay, I don't know how to do, let me see, how do I put this on? Oh God.
You're worse than me.
I'm terrible. I don't know how to put it on so that I don't hear. Maybe if you could just put your, no, I don't want you. Can you only see me, not each other?
Yeah.
I can only see you. I can only see you and me when I talk.
Right. If everybody puts their self on mute, then I think you'll only see me. Yeah. Is that okay? Okay, folks. Put yourself on mute, Kirsty, please.
I'm trying to look for it. God.
It's down in the left-hand corner.
Oh,
Mute.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the one that says mute, right?
That's the one. Okay, the blind leading the blind indeed. Okay, happy Magnifying Monday, and welcome you two lovely ladies that haven't been here before. So what we do is we set our goals into the future. So we think about what we would like to create, and then we kind of write them down, and then we get into the feelings of them, and we magnify all these feelings. And with my magical mind reset, I get rid of your doubts and fears and things like that that are holding you back. So let's just center ourselves first, and we'll just settle into our bodies first. So just center into a nice quiet space of peace and ease. And we're going to activate that spark of knowing that brought us here in the first place. We know that we are powerful creators, and that's what we're here for. So, higher selves, please treat all parts and memory structures that want treatment that you tagged from the people who were in the last session up until now, and gently and with total respect. Okay, so we'll move on to your goals. So think about what you would like to create. Let's give it a month this time. So a month from now, what would you like to do? That could be X amount of clients, X amount of money, to have achieved a certain thing, to be having more time for yourself. So just think about what you would like to achieve in a month. Think about your goal. And just think about how aligned you are with that goal. So, in a month's time, you want to be doing, being, having, whatever it is. How aligned are you to that? And not being, you're not aligned. And 10 being, oh, that's a doddle, it's really. But set that goal a little bit more than you would normally do in a month. Just push yourself a little bit. So how aligned are you out of 10? So put your numbers in the chat if you can. Can I see the chat? That's a good thing. I don't know where I'm going here. Okay, you can remind me at the end. Where have I gone? Here we are. So, right, now we're going 1 week from now, because that's how we work it. Every Monday, we set our goals for that week. So if in a month you wanted to be, do, and have whatever you were thinking of, I want you to now, so you'll need a pen and paper or a notebook or a journal. So you're going to write down, like in a week's time, where you expect to be with that goal. And I'm going to find my timer. Okay, timer. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. So let's write down our goals for the week. Start. I'm going to do mine too. What am I wanting? Okay, 10 seconds left. Okay, super. Right. So we're going to zoom into the future to, I don't even know what date it will be next Monday. Ooh. The 6th or 7th or something like that of July. I haven't looked, but we're now a week ahead. So imagine that you've already accomplished all these things on your list. So all these goals, and I want you to get into the feeling of gratitude and the feeling of power and the ease of attaining what you've gone for it, and you've managed it. So try to capture that feeling. And we're gonna write this time for 2 minutes with the goal in detail. So what action steps did you take to attain those goals, and make it vivid? So you managed to achieve everything you wrote on your list. So how did you do it? So just let that flow. And higher self, I want you to remove any barriers in the way right now, and just let that pen fly over the page, and the what do you call it, the words and the actions just come to mind. What would make it easy? Just make it the easiest process possible. So how did you get there? Just for 2 minutes, write down the action steps that you took to attain those goals. So just use your imagination. Okay, about 20 seconds now. Okay, that's us. Okay, so let me cancel that. Right. So Jen and Kirsty, you're new to the group. So obviously some of the steps that we would probably have written down to help you attain these goals, it might be something like every single day I showed up for magnetization and I raised my vibe. Could be every day before I began working on this goal. That magnetization just made it so much easier because I was already in a high vibe. I was already in tune with my higher self. And then I was in a positive mood throughout every step that I took. So we're going to do another little session. So with that in mind, okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to, all these positive steps that you took and you managed to achieve all these goals and you felt so empowered, you felt so successful, you felt so good that you'd managed to accomplish everything there on that list. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to reflect and recreate that experience as fully and as vivid as possible. And just put it up there on a big screen about 6 feet in front of you. And you're the movie star. Kirsty, you're used to being up on the stage. So doing the things that it took to accomplish that goal. And remember, if you can't quite visualize it, you can describe the scenario to yourself in your mind, and that'll help you to see the pictures. They were really, it brings up the feeling of having accomplished that goal and see yourself taking the steps and feelings of empowerment and that feeling of believing in yourself, totally thinking, wow, I did it. And I'm going to talk to your superconscious while you visualize all these great things. So higher self, please treat these experiences fully and do everything to align all parts with our positive emotions, our memories, our beliefs, our experiences, mindsets, behaviors, habits, routines, and everything that supports and nurtures these experiences and transforming into the new and present reality. And higher self, once you've identified the source of any blocks or resistances from memory or mindset or barriers, do everything necessary to peacefully and neutrally resolve them to completion. Do a huge upgrade on all emotions, transferring the negatives into positives, and when complete and appropriate, do a massive change history and everything else that's needed. Higher self, please reinforce fully the belief in self and the feeling of inspiration. Okay, and on that note, let's pull out our notebooks again. And for another 2 minutes, we're going to write down about becoming that person that accomplished this goal. This is quite powerful. If you can step into the woman that is successful, that's, how would she walk or hold herself, or what would she be wearing, or, what would be different? What would you believe about yourself, about the world, about the goal, in order to see that powerful woman accomplishing that goal? So let's just feel into who that woman is. And let's do another 2 minutes. Ooh. Just feel into that person. Okay. So I want you to take a nice deep breath, put a smile back on your face, and checking into this most powerful version of yourself. This version of yourself that believes all the things that you just wrote about. All the versions of yourself that accomplish those goals every single week and that knows how powerful you really are. You move through life with ease, accomplishing goals every single day and feeling so good about it. It's always fun, it's always easy, and it's always interesting. It's never a chore. You feel yourself being the favorite ideal version of yourself. So higher self, just treat this identity, just build on and identify all the positive mindsets, habits, routines, any new choices and actions and commitments, and everything which aligns with the favorite, most empowered version of self. And higher self, please identify the source of any resistance or contradictions. Continue to resolve them fully until they're completely connected and aligned with the most authentic version of self. So remember, just to try and stay in that high vibe. So I absolutely believe and I know I can accomplish this. That's what you're telling yourself. It's all a work in process. So every day we're taking steps towards this. So never beat yourself up for not quite getting there. We're all taking the next step, the next step. It's a powerful practice that gets you where you want to be. So the main thing is that you know that you've taken steps every single day. And if you got up and you magnetized, the magnetization things are in the club, ladies. If you wish one, I will send you one because you can't get in at the minute. But they help you to get yourself into a state of high vibration. And they let that inspiration flow in. Because when you're in high vibe state, you're able to connect with your higher self, who's able to give you inspiration and ideas and fast track you basically to where you want to get to. You just need to ask and then let it go and wait till it pops into your head. So Right. I'm just aware that the timer, I don't know why, but they've already stuck up that 10-minute thing. Ladies, what we often do is we finish this part and then we go into the magnetization. If people want to stay on, you don't have to, obviously. I usually say it's half an hour. It's been 25 minutes, but if you want to, I'll just finish this session now, and then if you can stay on, we'll click off and we'll come back in on the same link and we'll do the magnetization. So let me just finish this session today now that I've explained before this thing goes off. So if you're in a rush, you can dive off, but just let me know in the chat. And if you could just say where you set off on your journey today in feeling how easy your goals were, and if you feel more positive and more in alignment with your goals now. And I'll just finish off by talking to your higher self. So higher self, thank you for all the encouragement today. And if you could thingy all the things that we've touched on today, if you could anchor them into the matrix of the universe. And thank you for all your help and attention today. Thank you very much. Right. I'm going to stop the